Hey y'all, I just want to do a video today on truck driving and like mental health. Some people would like to know if you should become a truck driver if you suffer with mental health problems. And my answer to that is you know yourself the best. So personally, I have mental health issues. I have both bipolar disorder and ADHD, and I have episodes of extreme depression to manic episodes, but I am medicated, and I was able to get cleared by my doctors, and I was able to get my medications cleared on my med card. With that said, as long as you're able to get clearance from your doctors and your medications cleared on your med card, you can tell yourself the best whether you're able to handle the isolation on the road. Some things you're going to face is extreme isolation. You're going to struggle, or you're going to face a lot of mental stress with lots of hours driving on the road, dealing with different traffic and weather conditions, and you're going to deal with stressful situations such as breakdowns and holdups at shippers and receivers. How well you deal with stress, it's every individual deals with stress differently. So you have to ask yourself, can I be isolated for long periods of time? Can I handle stress driving an 80,000 pound vehicle? And you're responsible for the safety of everybody on the road. You have to be able to control your emotional well-being, your mental well-being, and your physical well-being. It's not always the easiest out here. So my suggestion with anyone dealing with mental health on the road or wanting to get into truck driving is to really ask yourself and have serious conversations with yourself. Is this something I'm willing to handle, and am I able to handle? So for me personally, I got into trucking because of my mental health issues. I was having a hard time dealing with coworkers and bosses and the stress of working at a CNA job. I was able to complete my job functions. However, dealing with people on a close basis every day was starting to get to me, and I actually do well in isolation. So isolation does not bother me, and I feel like with my current medication regimen, I'm able to manage myself in a pretty healthy way, and my emotions are pretty well regulated. There are times where I do struggle with some depression, just from personal financial situations, but that's something I'm currently working on improving. So for the most part, I deal with my depressive episodes by reaching out to my friends and family and talking it through with them. I have a very strong support system. I feel like that is super important to have when you're on the road, is someone that you can call and talk to. Not using them as your therapist, but just get some things out of your head. And, when you're feeling down, having someone to talk to can be a huge help. There's other options such as having a pet on the road with you. Some companies allow you to take pets with you. If you need a support pet, then that might be something you might want to look into. However, with having a pet, you do have the added stress of making sure they get to use the restroom enough times, and are you able to share a truck with a pet? So some things to think about. Also, take care of your physical health and make sure that you are showering regularly, that you are doing your hygiene and keeping up on that. Like, you can tell by my beard that I haven't shaved for a few days. So one self-care thing I plan on doing tonight is shaving. And, something small like that can be a huge improvement. So, understand that this job isn't going to be always easy. But also, if you struggle with mental health, it doesn't mean it's an automatic disqualifier. So, with that in mind, just know that you know yourself the best and keep on trucking.